me say in my opening remarks, it certainly gives me pleasure to welcome you all to this very important Climate Change Counts in Zimbabwe consultation workshop, and obviously in this our beautiful country. As we all heard earlier from Hela, this is a project that SARUA, the Southern African Regional Universities Association, it is a regional universities association of vice chancellors of the various universities in the region, in the whole of SADC. And this association obviously looks at issues that are pertinent to the development of our region. And the issue of climate change was one of the major issues pertinent to our region. And because of that, we commissioned this initiative to look into climate change and the extent to which universities can make a contribution to a better way of living within the region in view of climate change. So HEMA came on board, Pesana's group, Janje's group, they all came on board to assist SARUA to come up with a clear mapping of where are we when it comes to climate change in our different countries, in our different universities. As you heard, this is the 12th country that they are visiting for this first stage of the 5-year program to do the mapping, to see where we are in terms of climate change sensitivity and consciousness as universities and creators of knowledge. Where are we in that regard? And so they're going around picking up that information, coming up with a report, which report will then be used to inform and advise way forward at regional level. What do we do when it comes to climate change? Now, certainly the context in which this is done is critical, because our context will differ depending on the location and the positioning of our country. As you saw in Hela's presentation, Zimbabwe being landlocked, issues of high tides, etc., would not be an issue for us, but other issues will be issues for us, and those are climate influencing issues. And how do we respond to that, and how do we develop in view of those differences, in view of those changes? I would like to emphasize, Comrade Minister, that what I'm enjoying about this whole meeting is the fact that we are collaborating as universities in the region. We are collaborating in our thinking and saying, what do we do in view of the catastrophe, I may use that word, of climate change that we are all confronted with? Do we just all watch and everybody takes their own reaction or makes their own reaction from where they are? And SARUA, as your Vice Chancellor's body, decided, we have to look at it together as one body and inform one another. In spite of the diversity, we must then take the opportunities created by that diversity to make sure we all look at this collaboratively and come up with a position that will assist us even to deal with issues like poverty in the region. Because the climate changes will impact on issues of poverty. The climate changes will impact on issues of our laws. The climate changes will impact on issues of how we live. And so you find it became an issue for SARUA and for universities because all faculties then get concerned. Be it legal faculties, be it humanities faculties, be they scientific faculties, it's everybody's business. And so we decided as Vice Chancellors to have a clear exercise to say, what do we do with respect to climate change in the region? And hence we have this event here. I just was giving this background, Honorable Minister, so that we are all clear as to where we're coming from and what it is we want to achieve. But I want to make a special welcome to you, ma'am, for giving us your time to come and be with us. Ladies and gentlemen, the minister, when she arrived, just whispered to me to say, sorry, I got held up because I'm also acting Minister of Finance. So you can imagine what the Lord is like now. So we certainly appreciate it and bear with you, ma'am, and we're only very grateful that in that busy schedule, you still managed to squeeze a minute for us. I will therefore not take long, but give you an opportunity to comment and we go to the next point in the program so that we don't keep you here any longer than you should stay. I welcome everybody very specially, especially our sister institutions in the country, but also Agritechs, SIRGC, meteorological services, etc. I'm sure by the end of these 2 days you'll have seen how much we need to be working together with universities and all you knowledge providers, so that we can come up with a position where as a nation we say, when it comes to climate change, Zimbabwe's position is ABC. I thank you.